This is AC Starlord, aka Awesome. Welcome back to my channel. And we're talking about Power Rangers Prime, this book right here, as it's in the background behind me. And this is the cover is misdirected, but that's okay. I do love the Mind Morpher Power Rangers. We're following a ancestor of one of the Samurai Red Power Rangers. I mean, the Red Samurai Power Ranger, but one ancestors of the Samurai Power Ranger. And they also show us a interesting opening where someone has red, blue, pink, green, and yellow fingers paint. And then we do see this main character of we see in the front of the cover here in this one of the panels. And then it follows along with this girl, this blonde girl that's an ancestor of the samurai because she says going samurai. Uh where she's in danger with these alien guards, their police force, and so basically these aliens and humans coexist in the same world because the next few pages she is hiding in a dumpster and she meets this young guy that's keeping her safe. I mean, a young guy that's keeping her safe from these aliens that want her. And then the next few pages we see Angel Grove University. So this is in the future. Basically, we have some group of people in here. Um, the same guy from the other panels going to that university, and then they're basically learning about different things, how to be a Power Ranger and all that, Power Ranger and history, and I guess assuming other things in the university, not just about Power Rangers and stuff like that, but also other stuff. And then there's a teacher that's an alien, and then they show us how the aliens took over, or how the aliens are not taking, how the aliens didn't take over, but how the aliens teamed up with the humans to coexist and live together in one of the panels. And then you meet the principal's son, J Jun. I think that might be Juan or John or something like that. And then you meet um a young white boy and a young black girl that are like dating. They go to the same university. And like I said, the principal's son is talking to these guys, talking to his friends, and the principal has some mischief going on, I gotta say. And then we do you see the VR Troopers. Now the VR Troopers has never been mentioned in any of these Power Ranger comic books because VR Troopers to me, they're not really Power Rangers, but they're underneath the Saban um label, so they are Power Rangers, and you see a little bit of what they're doing in the world on television. But you see the same blonde girl being rescued by this young, strapping young guy, and he's like, "You can stay here." She's wondering where she's at. There's like a little corgi on her, licking her, and then the corgi's still around. Corgi went up. Um, and then she tells the backstory to this guy, and then we follow the same kid, and this one of the guards is asking where the blonde girl is, and then you bring into uh Fred in Japan from back in the day, and they talk about the Samurai Power Rangers, and then London, and then the USA, and the US, United States and United States of America. It's called They Becoming and Becoming a Power Ranger. They said these aliens, and then we get United States 1954, where the Power Rangers are fighting these aliens, and then the aliens interrupted um her life with her family being taken away from them, and then you see the young man and another alien kid talking, and then you see a space dumpster, and this person, we don't know her name yet, but this person has the the colored fingers, and she says this is a brand new world. After so many years, I'm free. Well, who said that in the very beginning? Rita Raposa said that in the very beginning, and I'm assuming this takes elements from like the other Power Ranger stories and even Power Rangers, Power Ranger Academy, which I did not read. But this is a very essentially a very interesting um book. I'm also reading another Power Ranger book called Power Rangers Uzumaki. But anyways, little art from those turtles. They also mentioned the Ninja Turtles in here, briefly with ninjas riding on skateboards, which is the next, actually the next video I'm gonna make. The next video I'm gonna make is about Naruto and its turtles. But book, this comic book I got, if you can see, yeah, there you go. Briefly, this comic book I got right here, I didn't actually buy this. Someone else bought this for me, and I made a video on it previously about goodwill towards men. And this guy bought it for me. We were just chatting up and talking about comic books. So that's why this one's so special because we're chatting up, talking about comic books and all that stuff. And he has a built comic book collection, and it says it's hard for him to build a comic book collection. There's so much comics to read. He's only sticking to one thing, and I'm sticking to a couple of things. And said I'm sticking to a couple of things right now. And we talked about comic books and collecting and all stuff. But then he just like, if you want this book, I'm gonna buy it. And by the way, I'm gonna buy it too. And he bought himself one. He bought me one, and I said thank you. And that doesn't normally happen. That doesn't normally happen when someone buys you a book, right? That doesn't happen these days. Like no one's generally going to buy you a comic. And it's the same day I thought I was going to buy this, and then I was like, I didn't have no money for the other comics I was buying, which was Naruto and Ninja Turtles. But then I realized I did Uber. Let me put that money in the bank, and I bought the Ninja Turtle one too as well. But you get my point. The Black Panther video that I just made, I bought those two with that Uber money as well. But you get my point. No one has done that. No one has done that for anyone. I had a friend that did that with me in the past, buy me lunches and buy me a dinner or whatever. And I said thank you, but I spent time with this person. And she's a Christ follower, and she has been in my life for a while now as a friend. And I always say thank you, but for a random stranger doing this, that I'm never going to see again, or maybe see again at that comic store if I go back in Houston, my Third Planet Comics in Houston, if I ever go back, yeah, I'd be cool to see him again. But this was like, I like again in my other video, I don't know if it was for Thanksgiving, Christmas, or whatever, but it's you don't see this. You never see this. You never see someone saying, "Hey, I'm gonna buy this comic for you." And I would do the same myself. But like, I'm actually glad that he did that because this is an interesting read, and I liked it. It was like ancestors of one ancestor of the Samurai Power Rangers run away from these aliens because she sees they see the errors of the evil ways, and then you get to see this new Rita Oposa. You get to learn about what the Power Rangers has been doing in this universe, and you get to see there's a university in Angel Grove now, which I would picture that like, Tommy and Tommy and Kimberly, Zach, Trini, um, Jason, and even Rocky and all the other ones, and Carlos and all the ones that came after them would go to the university as well to learn stuff and also still be Power Rangers. And this is a different, unique way of looking at Power Rangers. It's also written by Melissa Flores and Michael YG and somebody else. I have a friend that's actually named that. First person on the page had a friend that's named like that. Very awesome person to me as well. Um, I was shocked when I read that because like, oh yeah, but then I watched a video of someone interviewing the writer, and she said that she wanted to take the Power Rangers world in a different way, and then you take the Power Rangers in a different, unique way of looking at them, and it's shown in there, and I like it. I like it. shown there. It's a different type of Power Ranger book for sure. It's not following the main drag. It's not following the main drag people of Tommy, Jason, Kimberly, Trini, Zach, Billy. I forgot to mention Billy. Billy might go to the university. Billy might love that. Billy and the rest of the other Power Rangers that we have seen, and you know, Shattered Grid and all that other stuff. So there's only one Power Ranger comic book as we speaking about Power Rangers want to read is the I still might get for I'm trying to get for Christmas. Maybe if I can is Tommy's book, The Soul of the Dragon and whatever. That's the one I want to get and read so I can also review it and put it on here. But if you like this video, put a like, comment, subscribe with notification bell. This is pretty much Transformers Prime and I enjoyed it. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. So put a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and deuces.